Unveiling the 1% success code. Asterisk. Most people go through life believing that success is a mystery, a locked vault accessible only to a lucky few who were born into wealth, genius, or extraordinary talent. But the truth is, the so-called 1% have no secret formula. They simply operate by a different code, one that anyone can follow, but few have the discipline or courage to commit to. This success code begins with an uncommon clarity of purpose. The 1% know what they want with brutal precision and do not allow distractions, opinions, or temporary emotions to derail their focus. While the majority drift through life responding to circumstances, the 1% create them. They don't just wish for success, they design it through intentional action repeated over long, boring, uncelebrated periods of time. They understand that consistency beats intensity, and so they prioritize discipline over motivation, structure over chaos, habits over hacks. Where others seek comfort and entertainment, the 1% seek discomfort and mastery, fully aware that growth never comes from staying safe. They wake early not for the aesthetic but for the edge, the mental quiet that lets them plan, think, and move while others are still asleep. They train their minds to embrace boredom, their bodies to endure repetition, and their spirits to outlast rejection. They don't fear failure, they welcome it, study it, and use it to refine their approach. They don't waste energy pretending to be perfect, because they understand that humility fuels progress. They rarely blame the world or make excuses. Instead, they take total ownership of outcomes, asking, "What must I improve?" rather than "Who can I blame?" This mindset makes them unstoppable. While most people are addicted to applause and paralyzed by judgment, the 1% are indifferent to both. They build in silence, act with purpose, and trust the process even when results are invisible. They measure success not by how fast they rise, but by how long they can keep rising without quitting. They don't chase 10 things at once. They go all in on one and become elite. They understand the power of long-term thinking and the compound interest of effort. They read, they reflect, they re-strategize, and they constantly evolve. They are not smarter, they are more obsessed. Not luckier, they are more prepared. Not stronger, they are simply more resilient. The 1% success code is not complex, but it is uncomfortable, and that's what makes it rare. It demands that you trade comfort for conviction, distraction for discipline, and short-term pleasure for long-term power, and that is why so few people ever rise to that level, not because they can't, but because they won't. The code is right in front of everyone, hiding in plain sight, requiring no special access, just uncommon commitment. Those who live by it don't need to announce themselves. Their results make the noise. Asterisk.